What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, man, we're going over everything here new in Delta Force. The new season is here. Here's the Battle Pass. We'll go over that first. So if we go down here to the end of the Battle Pass, you see we got a new LMG blueprint. We got some cool stuff here for free. Some stuff in the Premium Battle Pass. We're currently tier 31, so we've made it pretty far already. And your boys kind of been grinding a little bit harder, and I bought the, I think it was a 20 tier CF bundle, so I bought that. But there's some cool stuff in here. I definitely think their battle passes could use some work. I definitely think they could use more insane blueprints, I think, in my personal opinion. Some of these Mano Brick blueprints, in my opinion, there should be at least one free Mano Brick blueprint within the battle pass. Either that be a specialty Mano Brick blueprint, or in my opinion, they should add a key will unlock a Mano Brick gun of your choosing. Since you're already spending hundreds of dollars on the Mano Bricks every time they drop one, I think it wouldn't hurt them to like give you a free Mano Brick option every season. Especially like this season has only been 6, so if you you know, been saving them up or whatever, we could get one. But it would just be cool if we got a Mano Brick purchase in this battle pass. We don't. But the blueprints are alright overall, not terrible. I think last season had some better blueprints in my personal opinion, but there's definitely some good ones in here. So this is all the skins that we have. This one here is pretty cool for the 437, I believe this is, if I remember correctly. If it'll, yeah, K437. And then we have a tier 100 skin right now called the Knight's Armor for the for this character, so the Geo character. So it's alright. Otherwise, let's talk about the events. These are all the new events that we have going on right now. We have the anniversary event going on, which will be starting here in 22 hours. So tomorrow you'll be able to begin this event. And the first thing you'll be able to claim tomorrow will be this Scorch, the Scar H variant called Set Stale, which is like a gold variant. So that's pretty cool. We also have the DFI celebration. So you can claim these right now. These are some free boxes, and then we're going to end this collection tomorrow with a free SRM3 variant, which is pretty cool. And I think it comes fully kitted out, so it's just going to be pretty cool if you're looking for a build as well. There's also the first anniversary battle, which will begin, I believe, soon, or it's already begun. I think it's for TDM, September 22nd. So yeah, it's already begun. So you can do this to acquire a bunch of free shit and some blueprints for your vehicles. So pretty cool there. It's also the anniversary login, so you can get 300 Delta tickets for free. That's about $5 worth of tickets, I believe it is. And then over here you have the new mini game for the Arc Knights Force event, and the new thing is going to be this G3 battle rifle. So this blueprint, if it will click, there it goes. It's very hard, this mini game, so I don't know if I'll be able to get this. I've been playing this mini game a lot, and it's very, very difficult, and it's very challenging and very confusing. So hopefully I'll be able to acquire that blueprint and show you guys later on. But the new season called Warblaze login event, which is just standard stuff. You get a blueprint at the end. Clash of Fault, new stuff there. Rhodes Island Supplies, new stuff here as well. But I think that's actually old, but I don't remember. Yeah, it's since July, so that's old. And then there's the Warfare Daily, still thing. You can get this, but yeah. Otherwise, most everything else here has either been here for a while or not crazy. You do have the new assault rifle, the MK47. I've already gained this through the warfare mode, but here are the operation challenges, and I can't see them, so I'll have to show you guys in operations. But in warfare, it would just get XP, so it's not a huge deal. I think it took me like 5 or 6 matches to get, so it's not too hard. Then obviously you can do this anniversary thing and get a free MP5 variant, which looks pretty fucking dope in my opinion. This is a pretty sick looking MP5. And then the new weekly tactical armament, or I should say season armament, is the C19 Assault Rifle Croc Hunter, which is pretty cool. You can see here that I have most of the rewards in this. So I'm hoping to get this relatively soon, hopefully, but we'll have to see. Weekend stuff, nothing crazy there, nothing really crazy exchange. Others, the Neurogenic and Geometric and the Bounty Hunter events are still live, so if you're still trying to get on those are still accessible. Let's see what else here. So new operators, we have the new operator Raptor. He has a wing cam, a silver wing, EMP grenade, and a threat detection. So he has 3 things recon, 1 thing disrupt. He's actually really fun. He's probably my most fun operator, I think, right now for the recon class. Besides him and Hackall are pretty close, but I think Raptor's probably the best in the recon class right now, just because there's so much he can do and you can use with him. So you can use EMP grenades, fuck up vehicles, even disrupt an entire squad of enemies because you basically turn off all their gadgets for a short period of time. His silver wing's really good for scouting enemies. His wing cam is insanely good for spotting anything and seeing it through the walls, because you can kind of get like a wall thing. And then threat detections is really good overall because it's threat detection. So that's pretty cool there. New vehicle, we have the F-35 Raptor, I think it's supposed to be. In game, it's called the F-45A Fighter, but in real life, it's the F-35 Raptor. And in this, we have air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground, and all types of stuff there. You can choose from appearances. We had none yet so far. We also have in this UI menu now the boat, the assault boat, which is pretty cool. I think we're going to get some skins for this going forward. This wasn't in the menu before. New weapons on top of the MK47. We also have the lever action here. You can see I'm currently grinding for that right now. I have to kill I think 28 more enemies with a assault marksman rifle. So I'll be working on that probably after the recording of this video. I'll be working on that, finishing that up, and getting that done. We also got some new stuff in here. We got I believe this Asval barrel's new. I want to play this. I want to say the scope's new. Some of these muzzles are new. I don't think most of the stuff I wasn't here before, because I was down in the last like 4 or 5 things I needed. So some of this stuff is new. I'll see what else we have. Oh, we have a new camo grind. I completely forgot about that. Not really. I just did not want to talk about it because it makes me frustrated. We have 2 new camo grinds. So we have the new one for this season, the Woodland Rush, which is a white Delta Force camo. And then we have last season, which was the Top Edge Delta Force camo. There's 56 guns with this camo, and there's 58 guns with this camo. So, very simple challenges. All you have to do in Warfare is get the max rank, and then you are able to go for the camo challenge. If you are in Warfare, you will need to spawn in with the gun 5 times, and then you will be able to do the challenge. And I believe the challenge over there is 450 kills, while here on Warfare it's only 300 kills. So very, very well determines whether or not what you want to do with that. But both camos require 300 kills. The Mastery Challenge, you can get the Mastery Cam right now on the AUG, the C19, and the Vector SMG. Now, to acquire these Mastery Camos, there will be a Mastery Challenge, but you will not be able to see the Mastery Challenge until you unlock 16 Woodland Rush Camos. I don't believe there's a difference between, yeah, so it's the same thing with over here. So you still have to do Woodland Rush. So if you want a Mastery Camo, you need to do Woodland Rush, okay? And you only need to do 16 of those, so it's not a lot. It's very, very simple, and it doesn't require a whole lot of grinding. Well, I shouldn't say that, because it does require a lot of grinding. I mean, I've gotten over 200 kills with this thing, the CR15, CAR-15, and it took me the last 2 days to get 200 kills. But in the terms of like how many you need, you don't really need that many. 16 isn't that bad. If we do the math real quick on that, 16 times, what is it, 300? If we do 16 times 300, that is about 4,800 kills, so you have to get about 4,800 kills in order to acquire the Mastery Challenges. So, but if not doubt it, if we had to do that for all 58, if you had to do it for all 58, it would be over 17,000 kills. So there's a very, very much of a difference between how many kills you would need to do if you had to do all of them. So thank God they've chose to only make us do 16 to acquire the Ultimate Mastery Challenge for those 3 guns. Now, that is one thing I'm very disappointed in, the fact that this is not a Mastery Challenge, is not for the all guns. It's for specifically 3. So that is kind of upsetting. I kind of wish they had more. And there's a 6 here. I'm not sure what that means. I'm assuming there might be 3 different ones. I haven't checked in operations, but now that I'm looking at it, there might be 3 different camos for operations. So we're gonna check that when we head over to operations. But yeah, those are the 3 mastery camos as of now. The new mantle brick for this season is the Spectrum Blitz Season 2. This is the second one of the Spectrum series for the M4. You can see here the first one from the very first season of the game. Now this is the newest one for this season. Pretty cool. Here is your prize pool that you have access to. You have a couple different variants here. And by a couple, I mean a fucking shit ton. And I'll probably be doing, I think this paycheck I might do a supply drop opening and do like 20 of these. Because to get, get 10 of these, you're looking at about, let's see, about $50 for 2 of them, for 20 of them, give or take. So it's a lot of money to work out, but you can do them. And we also have the Goose Chase event as well, which are all the little charms, and right now they're all gooses. This one's pretty sick with the gold mask. That's pretty cool. The gold ones do have gold and silver shiny things to them, which is pretty cool. But those are the 2 big new things. If we go to store, we have a couple new things over here in the store now as well. We have 2 new bundles, the Blaze Supplies bundles. We have the Advanced and the Basic. The Basic, this is what the Basic looks like. And the Advanced is what this looks like. It's pretty cool as well. No new things here. These are all still the same as before. We have the Spectrum Blitz, and we have Meteorology still here. We have Fade is still here. Custom Build still here. And Spectrum Blitz, the original, is still operational here for Mantle Bricks. For Research, Subrosa is still a thing. For Hot Pick, we have the Spectrum Blitz 2, obviously. We also have the new collab this season, which is going to be for the Sol character. And this one, you can acquire draws, and you acquire draws by buying tickets. So we're going to buy one right now, because why not? We'll buy another one, because why not? We'll do a little drop opening. Actually, how much is... Fuck it, we'll buy 10. We'll buy 10. And we'll open a little open thing, but that's the new thing for there, and then obviously you have all the ones that were already mentioned. So let's open a couple of these, and let's see what we get. Never mind, I just realized that we just got XP tokens. That's a little disappointing. I thought there were crates that we could open, so that's awkward. But anyway, so there's kind of the new stuff in the store. I didn't realize that was... you just got boxes. That's upsetting. I guess this has a draw rate, I guess. I don't know. I have to do some research on this to see what this is all about. Oh, I see. You have to reach 100%. So, we're at what, 6%? So you get all these things as you acquire. So these are kind of the rewards you get here. You get an AK, or not AK, it's all SK12, which is basically an AK, but it's a shotgun AK. You get an M14 variant, and then they get the knife variant. This is a knife variant, which is pretty cool. But we'll probably grind this out as well. Going forward. Let's see what else here we got. New season rewards for ranked are here. So we had for bronze, we had some WC tokens. We have a variant here at sergeant. We have a variant for the vehicle here at lieutenant. Colonel, a variant for the PTR. And then we have the normal 2 icon and emblem here for general and marshal. So pretty cool there. Victory Unite is like the game mode here, still here. That's pretty cool if you care about that. And then once you get all the ranks done, you get obviously your done ranked play, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the majority of the stuff here in the Warfare Style mode. So let's hop over here to operations. So operations, we have, let's check out the collection. Let's go check out these appearances real quick now that we're here. So you can see here that we have the same challenges, but you can see here it's you enter 5 matches carrying the M4A1. Then you have to use the M4A1 rifle to kill 450 enemies. I'm unclear currently if this means AI or just operators. So that will have to be some testing, I guess. And of course we have both options again here. And we have the same things here, so I'm assuming you can earn these challenges twice, so you'd have to do the mastery grind twice in order to acquire all the camos for both warfare and operations. You can obviously do one or the other, but, point still exists. For Warblaze ranked, let's go over this real quick. You have money, a variant, oh, hang on, I went past it. A variant at gold. So you get the assault rifle for the QZ. You get a variant of platinum for the Vaznev, if we're gonna call it the Call of Duty name, because I think it's just easier to pronounce. So the Vaznev, and then at Diamond you get a calling card thing, and then at Black Hawk you get a emblem, and then again at a DF Pinnacle you get the icon. It's pretty cool there. For events, everything is basically the same as Warfare. The only thing that's different is you get weekly supplies. You have the whole things here, as well as a luck favor, but I think that's been active for a while. I think, yeah, since the beginning of the season, so that's technically new, but that doesn't really give you anything too crazy overall. Um, let's see, there's something else that was new. I'm just trying to remember what it was. I believe it's something to do with stash, but I don't remember. It's blanking me right now. But there is something else new. Oh, it's the... I got it. It's the... let's just choose this. There is a new ticket system here. So we have recruit, we have standard, we have elite, which are what we had before. Now we have spec ops. And so these are going to give you the best of the best gear. We're talking like, you can see here, like purple gear, orange gear, fully kitted out weapons. Kind of similar to how this is, but this gives you blue and purple. So this gives you just, gives you that legendary gear. There's also customization, which is, these are custom gear tickets. I'm not totally sure how these work, but I believe these work similar to how, like, you kind of save loadouts, and then you can get tickets that will let you spawn in without loadouts. So that's pretty cool there if you're interested in that as well. The only thing we haven't gone over is the new map. So there is a new map. I don't know if it's here on this. I think it is. I think it's this. I think it's this one. It's one of these. One of these are new. Valkyrie, I think it's this one, maybe this one, I don't know. There's a new map here, but there's also, if we go back to Warfare, that is the main new map that I wanted to showcase. It's called Fault, I believe it is. I've only played it once or twice. It's not that great, but it gets the job done. But here it is, Fault. It's pretty decent map overall, pretty small, but it definitely gets the point across for game mode. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much the gist of this season. I'll be going into depth with more things going forward as well, but I wanted to get this out, just kind of showcase all the somewhat new stuff that it's out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.